Grand Rising and Shabbat Shalom. How are you guys doing? I hope that you guys are having a great Saturday morning. And I want to talk to you about the order of things when it pertains to, husbands and wives. I was led to read Ephesians 5. And we all are very familiar with the scripture, those of us who study the word, students of the word. But allow me to go over Ephesians 5. Ephesians 5 and 25 is where I'm going to begin. I'm going to read the English Standard Version. Ephesians 5 and 25. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church, as the Hamashiach loved the church, and gave himself up for her, that he might sanctify her, having cleansed her by the washing of water with the word, so that he might present the church to himself in splendor, without spot or wrinkle or any such thing, that she might be holy and without blemish. In the same way, husbands should love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. For no one ever hated his own flesh, but nourishes it, cherishes it, just as Christ does, as the Hamashiach does the church. Ephesians 5, 25 through 29. Okay? Now, I'm going to go back because I don't know, it just hit me, just stood out. You know how when you've read a scripture for years and you go back and read it again and you're like, oh, it just hits you like boom. And it hit me that these brothers that are expecting to marry a woman who's already holy, who's already clean and everything she's supposed to be, and he don't have any work to do. Excuse me for a second, guys, because I'm looking up something here. They are kind of out of order. The men that have that expectation that the wife that they're supposed to marry is just supposed to just instant presto, holy wife, sanctified wife. It does not work that way, fellas. You have to work not only to toil the ground to feed the family, not only to take care of yourself, but you got to work to have a holy wife that you can present unto yourself. According to the word I just read. And guess what? The holy water, if you will, of the word is the only way you can cleanse your woman, your wife. It's not by you beating on your chest. I am man, see me roar. No. It is not by abuse and exploitation. No. No. According to what I'm reading here in the word, it's through the washing of the water of Yah's word that you cleanse that woman, that you cleanse your wife, and you make her holy day by day. And that means, hey, y'all ever tried to clean a cat, wash a cat, give a bath to a cat? It's a very hard thing to do. Cats don't like water. Cats don't like water. They hate water. They lick themselves to clean themselves. And they feel like that's the best way to clean themselves. They are used to that. But when you put a cat in a tub of water, that cat's going to meow, and they're going to growl, and they're going, you're going to see another side of that cat. I'm a woman, but I hate to admit it, but we women sometimes don't like the word. Now, I'm talking about the word, the raw word. I'm not talking about the word that's skewered, chopped and skewered. by charlatans and wolves and regurgitated to people. I'm talking about the pure word of Yah. Some women don't like the word. I'm not one of those women. I love the word, but some women don't like the word, and they will hiss at you, they will growl at you, they will turn into an ugly, mean cat when you try to wash them with the water of the word. And if they don't want to be washed with the water of the word, I don't know what to tell you. You just need to keep praying, brother. Especially if you're already married. All you could do is keep loving her and keep giving her the word. Period. And some men like to say, well, in the courtship, if I'm giving her the word and I'm trying to wash her with the water of the word and she's rebelling and bucking then that shows me that she's going to do that as a wife. That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. Maybe what you're presenting to the woman as the word really is not the word. Okay? And the way that you know for sure that you are presenting the pure word to your woman to cleanse her and make her holy and make her presentable is just to crack open the word. Don't go by what you found on YouTube. Don't go by your pastor's interpretation of the word. You and your woman break open the word of Yah. And you just read the word and break it down for her. That's how it's supposed to be anyway. The men are supposed to teach their women at home. How many men take the time to teach their woman the word of Yah? And then they get mad when their woman is looking after this preacher and looking after that preacher and going to this prophet and this conference and that conference. You are supposed to be the priest and the prophet of your home. Huh? You're supposed to crack open the word and be like, thus saith the Most High Yah to your woman, man, you are her first pastor. But a lot of men don't do that. A lot of men expect the woman to be ready-made. It's like ready-made grits, huh? Ready-made pancakes, ready to eat. Now we got this food that's called ready to eat, whatever. And nobody want to take the time to prepare the food. Nobody want to take the time to clean the food, wash the chicken, season the chicken, flour the chicken, and then put it in the pot. No, we don't want to do that. No, we just want it ready-made. We don't want to take the time. We don't want to put in the work. And there's a lot of brothers are guilty of. And that's why you're not finding your wife. I'm tired of talking about wives and husbands, by the way. But the Most High obviously has me on this for a reason. Maybe it's for you. But y'all looking for ready-made wives. And it ain't going to happen, especially in this dispensation that we're living in. Most women, most young girls are not being raised by their fathers, number one. So they don't know what it is to submit to a man. They've never seen an example of a strong black man in their home or growing up. All they got is Lil Nasty and Tyler Perry as role models to black men. Men, you got some work to do. You got some work to do, my brothers. Ephesians 5:25-29. It says it. You have to do the work. You have to present. You have to clean her up. Huh? She don't come clean. She don't come ready-made for you. It's an actual bathing that you are supposed to do with the word, fellas. Ephesians 5:26, the Greek word for bathing is lutron. And it means literally the act of bathing, to bathe. Okay? If we go on down to verse, let's look up what the word means. The RHEMA. The Greek word in Ephesians 5:26 for the washing of the water of the word. The Greek word for your word is RHEMA. And we all know what the RHEMA is. So if you're not washing your woman with RHEMA word, so that means not only just the written word of Yah, but RHEMA, the revelatory word of Yah. If you're not washing your woman with RHEMA word, she gonna stay unclean. She gonna stay unholy, and you're gonna stay frustrated. Talking about, woman, you're supposed to be more spiritual than this. Maybe she not more spiritual than that because you ain't washing her with RHEMA word. Maybe she's long overdue for a spiritual bath because you ain't cleaning her up with RHEMA word. You don't have no RHEMA in your belly. If you don't have RHEMA in your belly, how you go clean your woman up? And RHEMA is not what you hear on YouTube or what you heard pastors say. RHEMA is the word that the Most High, that the Ruach has revealed unto you. I challenge you to go and read and study Ephesians 5:25-29 if you're looking for a mate. Or if you're married and things ain't what you thought it would be. And you frustrated with your wife, man, because she ain't spiritual enough. She ain't holy enough. Take a look in the mirror. Take a look in the mirror of the word of Yah and ask the Most High, the Ruach, to reveal to you RHEMA word. Because if your woman and your wife, or if your wife is not holy, that means you ain't holy. You are missing something. And that means you need to get in place in the spirit. The HaMashiach had to come down and prepare his bride. Before the process can even be, I'm going to present herself to me holy, without spot or blemish. That didn't happen without the working of the Spirit, without the working of the RHEMA, the Ruach. Excuse me. Am I making sense? Go ahead and read the word. You'll see I'm not just talking. Hopefully I help others out. Y'all have a great Sabbath. Be safe and be blessed.